Welcome to another exciting show of transformation. Prosper with Wayne, creating wealth, health, and happiness in your life. With your host, life and business coach, author, entrepreneur, and lover of life, Wayne Sutton. Prepare to become excited, expand your beliefs, and truly prosper in all the areas of your life. Enjoy.
Hey guys, Wayne Sutton here, life coach you and howtosellyourcoaching.com. I want to talk to you today about that, how to sell your coaching. If you cannot sell someone on using you as a coach, you cannot coach them. If you cannot coach them, you cannot change their life. Let me say it again. If you cannot sell somebody on hiring you as a coach, then you cannot coach them. And if you cannot coach them, you cannot change their life. So you have a moral obligation to sell. I'm just going to say this. If you can offer a solution, you have a moral obligation to bring the solution. Think about a child. Think about a child that, oh, wow, maybe I remember one of my daughters having an ear infection, and we got this medicine from the doctor, and the doctor was like, okay, we're going to flavor the medicine best we can, but it's not going to be easy. They're not going to love it. I had a moral obligation, even though the kid was screaming and crying and didn't want the medicine, I had a moral obligation to get the antibiotic into my child so it could do its work. You have a moral obligation to bring coaching if you are a good coach, if you are a good consultant, if you have a product or service. Maybe you're in sales outside of coaching. Do you bring a truly worthy product to the people? If so, you have a moral obligation to sell it. So let's talk about this. I want to talk today about using follow. Now, listen, there's three levels. And oh, wow. I've really discovered this through a lot of high-ticket selling. We're talking about selling products up to $25,000 a year. We're not talking a $500 or $100 product. We're talking about $20,000, $25,000, anywhere from 5 to 20. I think it was $24,000, this coaching program we were selling. So this is where I learned this. Is you must have indoctrination, which sounds bad. It isn't. We'll talk about that. It's why you help people learn about the product. You must have a great, situational selling process. And then you have to have a wonderful follow-through process. And I discovered this, and actually somebody I have a lot of respect for, Randall Grizzle, has actually placed it together in a neat package. Now he talks about the thirds, but it is the law of a third. The law of a third is 1/3 of the time must be indoctrinating. That means letting people know about your product, letting people know about your service. 1/3 of the time must be in that selective selling. You're selling them. Or situational selling, should I say, based on their situation. And then 1/3 of the time is follow through. So today we're going to talk about follow through, because I know a lot of you have talked to somebody about coaching and they said, hey, it sounds great, maybe some point, and then they didn't. So I know you can't see me because this is a podcast, but I've got my trusty notepad here, and I'm going to write it out while I'm talking to you. That's process better that way. So here's a few things. Let's imagine you just had this conversation. It's either face-to-face, phone, whatever. Skype, webinar, you just finished a presentation, a pitch, whatever you want to call it, for your coaching program, your consultation services, whatever it may be, and it didn't come through. They didn't buy it for whatever reason. They said, no, but let me think about it. Not right now. We're not in the market. It's over budget, whatever. Now we can get into how to overcome objections. But I'm going to tell you this, the best person at overcoming objections still needs to learn follow through, because some people simply will not. Nobody gets 100%, okay? So let's talk about a follow-up process. Now, there's a lot of ways of doing it. I'm going to talk to you, though, about doing through different modalities. So when somebody finishes, when I finish up talking with a prospect and they did not buy, they did not jump on board, first thing I do is I set them up with a quick email. And the quick email, when I say a quick email, is I place them into an active, I actually use either Aweber or Active Campaign, depending on which program I'm in. But I set them up in this program where they're going to get an email just a few hours from our conversation. It's going to say, hey, thank you so much for our conversation, etc. Congratulations for taking the next right step. It's really short. Basically, I want it extremely short, and it just says, what did you get most? What was the obvious benefit, or what did you get most from our conversation. And again, it depends on who I'm talking to, is how that is worded. But remember, I wrote the email once, and I use it on every prospect. And I don't get 100% back, but I probably get about a third of the people, maybe half, that'll write back and say, well, this was the obvious benefit I saw. Well, this is what I got out of it. What do I do? What do I do then? I immediately, if they really put some depth into it, I'll ask another question. That's when it goes from automated to personal. So I'll type out a quick reply and say, awesome. By the way, did you know this? And I'll give them a little bit more information. Or sometimes, this morning, I had 2 this morning from calls yesterday. I wrote back, I put a smiley face and Wayne. I did not ask for anything else. Smiley face, Wayne. That let them know I appreciate it. I read your email. And wow, he didn't try to pitch me again. Whoa, the resistance went down. Because guess what? Later today, through automation, through this autoresponder, they're going to get another one. Hey, by the way email. By the way, I want to make sure you got this, and it's a free, and I'm going to give them an audio book, I'm going to give them another video training, something, depending on, again, what program it is. So that's day 2. Then day 3, we're going to hit them up again with another email. And I'm not going to read every one I'm through here. If you come on board with our program, I'll show you every single email I use, everything that we do, all the automation, all the time delays, exactly why we do it. But that's one. Now, that is through one email autoresponder. Now, the same prospect have another autoresponder through another service that does video. So it does video. And so they're going, now day 1, they get nothing. Day 1, 5 hours after we talked. 5 hours after they talked, they get a short little video from me. It's 57 seconds. Thank you so much for jumping on board. And remember, and I give them a point, something to remember. I want to bring back the major benefit. 57 seconds, short. I want to keep it under a minute. Then, the next day, they receive another video. So, think about this. They've received one email that's text. They've received another email that's video. Okay. Now you're saying, okay, Wayne, this sounds great. You're bombarding them. No. I'm hitting them from a text, short, 1 to 2 sentence email, and I'm also sending a video. So they're seeing me. They've heard me on the phone. Now they're seeing me. They're seeing my expressions. They're hearing my voice again. And then we're going to go another step. We're going to, if, not always, but if it was a really great conversation and I was able to get their mailing address, or I have their mailing address, I'm going to go and I'm going to send, there's a couple of websites that do this. The one I use is, let me pull it up so I can tell you properly, is thanks, thanks.io, thanks.io. And the beauty of thanks.io is 99 cents, I can send a postcard. Now they have memberships and blah, blah, blah. I just send a little thank you card, just a simple thank you card. And thank you for jumping on the phone with us. Look forward to helping you. Or you made a great decision. And again, it goes a postcard. Now, I send that the same day I'm on the phone with them. But I process. It takes 2 or 3 days to process through the company, 2 or 3 days to get there. So in a week, they've received 2 to 3 emails. They've received 2 videos. And here's a postcard in the mail. Do you think that I'm staying in their front of mind? Absolutely. Now, the postcard, I only send one postcard, and you can set up campaigns to send another and another. However, instead, what we're going to do is we're going to jump in from the postcard. Now we're going to jump in and we're going to use a very powerful program, and we're going to set up and use Facebook. And we're going to set up a custom audience. Custom audience is just the email address of the person that you've spoken to. And so let's say you have, I think you have to have about 30, maybe 50, I think it's 30 to minimum. So let's say you've got a list of 100 leads, 50 leads, 5,000 leads, doesn't matter. You're going to stick those leads into the custom audience. And when you do, I'm going to record a short little video. Now the video is going to bring value. Let me say that again. The video is not a pitch. The video is going to bring value, and it's going to have a recommendation to call me. Here's my number, 910-233-2511. And here's a reschedule link if you would like to hop back on the phone with me. give them both, or hit Messenger, and let's talk in Messenger. So I'm going to set up a custom audience. Now the beautiful part about a custom audience is once a week I change the video. That means somebody that talked to me 4 months ago has had the opportunity to see 16 different videos that I'm bringing more value about the topic that they are interested in. Stay front of mind. Competition is going to take some of your business. It's just fact. But if you're out there every day, they're going to take less and less and less. Does that make sense? So listen to me, guys. So much more. In fact, I want to show you how we do this in detail. Get our course. Jump on board. The first step for you is to grab my book if you haven't. And that's lifecoachlifestyle.com. Lifecoachlifestyle.com. Secondly, Wayne, listen, you've got some value here. I want to learn it. I want to work with you. I want to help me with my business. Great. Call me. 910-233-2511. 910-233-2511. If I'm not available, something's busy and I can't get the phone right then, I'll call you back. Text me. Listen, I'm a real person. I talk to a lot of people. Help a lot of people. I want to help you. Become the coach, the consultant that you desire. If you're not making $10,000 a month in coaching or not certified, start with the book. LifeCoachLifestyle.com. If you're at 10,000 and want to scale, give me a call. 910-233-2511. God bless.
Thanks for joining us again at Prosper with Wayne. Be sure to subscribe to us for more exciting, life-changing episodes. Go today, in fact. Go now to prosperwithwayne.com and enter your email for our exclusive newsletter and other resources. God bless and go prosper.